I've never seen anybody, and his chin was just resting on his chest. His pupils are dilated, and he's just unresponsive. Good evening. Welcome into a little Farragut High School action tonight on the YouTube channel. Farragut basketball is the Lady Admirals playing in the District 4 AAA consolation game here at Heritage High School against the homestanding Lady Mountaineers, as Farragut comes in with a record on the court of 16-6. Officially, they're 18-6, having gotten a couple of COVID wins over district foes. But Farragut is the number 4 seed, having gone 9-5 in the district. Heritage is the number 3 seed, as the Lady Mountaineers were 10-4 in the district, 21-8 overall. So, matchup between teams that split their regular season meetings. And I meant to actually mention to Coach Mayfield that in the January rematch, because these teams played early in the district regular season, Farragut winning 75-61. In the rematch here at Heritage, it was the Lady Mountaineers winning 76-64. So we're going to have a moment of silence, and I assume the national anthem. We'll take a break.
Thank you. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so we're set for the starting lineups to be introduced here at Heritage High School. Again, district tournament consolation game. The winner will finish third, and as a result, will play at the District 3 runner-up. As tonight, let's see, over in District 3, that's going to be a matchup between Oak Ridge and Powell. So, Oak Ridge certainly the favorite there, although Powell has played them competitively a couple of times this season, but the Lady Wildcats won both of those matchups. But the loser will be, or the winner rather, here tonight will play at the loser of that District 3 title matchup, and the loser here in the consolation game will go to the District 3 champion. Those region first round games will be Friday night with a 7 o'clock tip-off. So the Lady Admirals have been introduced. It's the usual starting five for Coach Jason Mayfield, that being number 10, Macy Barnes, a 5'8 senior. Number 13, Avery Strickland, a 6' junior. Number 32, McCall Willis, a 5'10 junior. Number 34, Keely Rogers, 5'10 a junior. And number 44, Ashlyn Sheridan, 5'10 a junior. Number 1, Hallie Waters for Heritage in the starting lineup tonight. She had 12 in the last matchup with Farragut. Eliza Daniels, a junior. Number 22, 5'7 junior for the Lady Mountaineers.
Junior 5'9", number 23,
Molly French, number 23, 5'9 junior. And rounding out the starting five for Heritage will be number 30, Caitlin Berger. She hurt the Lady Admirals with 19 in the last matchup. Had 17 in the first meeting, but her scoring wasn't as pivotal in that game. But 19, Lady Admirals struggled to contain her in the last meeting. And also rounding out the starting five for Heritage, Alexis Patty, number 34, 5'9 senior. 18 points in the first matchup with Farragut, 16 in the second. Started to say before the national anthem that in that rematch, so Farragut had won in December by a score of 76-64 in the rematch. Heritage won here let's see, 76-64. Farragut won earlier, 75-61. But those 76 points scored by Heritage were the most that Farragut has allowed all season long, and were also the most points that Heritage has scored all season long. So it'll be Ashlyn Sheridan to jump against Caitlin Berger, and we're going to have a held ball right off the bat. They actually had to re-jump, and they may do it a third time. And wow, we're going old school here. The two players that tied one another up off of the jump ball are now going to jump. This is old school basketball here. So it's Strickland jumping for Farragut and Hallie Waters for Heritage. And the Lady Admirals win it, and quickly a three-pointer put up by Barnes is going to be no good. Tipped out of bounds across the way. It stays with Farragut. So the Lady Admirals is the road team in their navy with the white numerals. Heritage is the home team in the white with the powder blue outlined in red, as Strickland inbounds to Ashlyn Sheridan. District 4 AAA consolation game. Again, region starts Friday night. Boys will play in the consolation game tomorrow night at home against West. We'll have it on YouTube for you beginning about 6:30. Here's McCall Willis taking a pass from Macy Barnes inside, lays it up and in. McCall Willis gets the Lady Admirals on the board first on a good look. The baseline drive by Barnes. And Heritage with its first possession after Farragut scores on the McCall Willis basket, as Berger out top gives over on the right side to French. She'll try a three, no good. Ashlyn Sheridan, weak side rebound given to Rogers. Rogers in front court, spins into the lane with the right hand, good. Good start for the Lady Admirals as Rogers with the right hand scores from about 12 feet in front, and Farragut leads 4-0. Waters in front court for Heritage. Gives to Alexis Patty, bounces it to Berger, left side. McCall Willis there, man-to-man. Berger works the free throw line, can't get a shot off, gives back to Patty. Patty driving right, cut off by Strickland, gives in the corner. That's French driving the baseline, bounces it inside. It was off the mark, but right to Berger. Misses a mid-range jumper, but Hallie Waters is there to grab the miss, puts it back up and in, and Heritage is on. Barnes walked, took the pass from Rogers at the top of the key. And baskets by Willis and Rogers on an offensive rebound and putback by line for the Lady Mountaineers. Picked up man-to-man by Berger. Berger in turn to French in the corner. Dribbles out on the wing. Picks up her dribble. Gives back to Berger. Strickland all over Berger on the perimeter. Hands off to Alexis Patty. Patty ranges out to the top of the key. McCall Willis right there. They look for the pick and roll. Farragut defends that well. Left side, it goes to Waters. Bounces it into the lane. It's knocked away by Strickland. Picked up by Sheridan. Sheridan on the break. Will take it right to the basket. No, there's Strickland with a putback. No. And what, they're going to call Farragut over the back, maybe on a rebound attempt? Tough foul on Avery Strickland. Like the effort as Farragut forcing its first turnover, or coming up with its first takeaway. Unable to convert at the other end. First foul of the ball game against Farragut's ace Strickland. Berger, high post, drops it down low on the baseline to the cutter. Patty mishandles it, grabs it back, gives to French. This will be a shot left side, no good by Waters. Rogers goes and retrieves the basketball on the perimeter. Strickland bounces it down low in transition to Sheridan. Miss, put back by Barnes, good, and she was fouled. Strickland ahead to Sheridan, couldn't hit in transition deep under the basket, but Barnes was there to clean it up. And the foul is on Alexis Patty, her first, and so Barnes trying to complete the three-point play, unable to do so. Free throw was short. Patty grabs it for Heritage, brings it in front court, gives off to Berger left side. Berger looking inside to Eliza Daniels. Daniels to the right block, has her shot blocked, and then threw it away. Threw it to McCall Willis. Farragut comes away with the basketball. Sheridan in front court to Macy Barnes in the right corner. And the defender running at her is able to block the shot out of bounds. Who was that? That was Daniels, as she comes back in off the deep sideline. Daniels with the nice defensive play for the Lady Mountaineers. But Farragut leading 6-2, inbounding from the baseline right. Keely Rogers triggers it in to Barnes, right side, gives it right back to Keely. Right corner three, good. Rogers been shooting the three. We've mentioned this a couple of recent broadcasts. Been shooting the three much better the last couple of weeks. 9-2. Farragut leads early on as the Lady Admirals with 5 from Rogers and 2 apiece from Barnes and McCall Willis here early on. Lady Mountaineers lone basket, Hallie Waters with the ball out top for Heritage. Is that Rebecca Gardner? Here's French shooting from 14. Good. Molly French just inside the free throw line. Hits the jumper. It's 9-4. Farragut in front court. Sheridan driving the left baseline. Shot is too strong, but it's going to be Strickland on the backside, grabbing it, fires out top to Rogers for a 3. No good. French the rebound, gives to Patty. Patty weaving into front court, pulls up, slides left, picks up her dribble, gives to Berger top of the key. Farragut prevents a good look there, so she puts it on the deck and will give off right side to Waters for a 3-point attempt. No good. Ball caroms around down low, lands in the lap of Berger, who lays it up and in. 9-6, ours with a trap. It's Rogers bouncing it to Strickland, left side of the lane. Drives to the bucket, lays it up, lays it in. Strickland adds her name to the scoring column. 4th Lady Admiral to tally a score here in the opening quarter as Farragut leads 11-6. Waters with it right side for Heritage. Rogers matches up there to Berger in the corner. McCall Willis on her. Berger to the free throw line, into the lane, forces up a tough shot, no good. Rebounded away by Strickland on a deflection. Ahead to Macy. Barnes in front court. Barnes fires it down low to Sheridan on the left baseline. Into the corner to Keeley for a 3. No. Tipped out, and Heritage will allow it to go out of bounds. It was touched last by Farragut. Sage Carbaugh into the ballgame for the Lady Admirals, replacing Ace Strickland. That'll be Farragut's first substitution of the game. Heritage has previously subbed Rebecca Gardner into the game. Now they've got Jay Coker in as well, joining Lexi Patty, Lauren Berger, and Eliza Daniels. Ball knocked away, high post by McCall Willis, but saved by Heritage's Berger. Bounces it down low to Daniels. Daniels gets inside position. Rogers comes over to help defensively, blocked the shot. Foul called on who? Carbaugh. Sage Carbaugh, her first foul, team second. 11-6, Farragut leading with 2:43 to play in our opening quarter here at Heritage High School in this girls' District 4 AAA consolation game. First free throw attempted by the Lady Mountaineers. It's Daniels, no good. Daniels, second toss, good. So the Heritage junior hits 1 of 2. It's 11-7. Heritage trapping in rear court. Sheridan gets it out to Barnes, ahead to Rogers, down low to Willis. Willis, jumper movement by the Lady Admirals. Might want to see McCall just go ahead and take that to the rim instead of settling for about an 8-foot jumper. But Farragut absolutely broke down the press. Ball never, Sheridan may have dribbled it once, otherwise it didn't hit the deck. Here's Lexi Patty, left side 3, good. Don't want to see her get on or see the ball go through the hoop early. And Farragut throws it away in rear court. There's a turnover as Barnes sees her pass stolen away. Heritage cannot convert, however. Barnes clears the rebound, gives ahead to Rogers. Rogers, 1-on-2 break, goes right into the lane. Contact, and count it, I think. And no, they're going to say, well, how can you say 2 free throws? That shot's got to count, right? Shouldn't be 2. The shot went. I thought the shot went. The shot went. How can it be 2? Man, this has not been a good start here for the officiating crew. But if it's a 2-shot situation, it's an and 1. All right. So Rogers with the basket and the and 1 converts the 3-point play, and Farragut leads 14-10. That foul a moment ago, again, was Eliza Daniels, her first, team second. So both teams 2 fouls early on. 1:50 to play in our opening quarter. It's 14-10, Farragut by 4. Gardner with the ball out top for the Lady Mountaineers, guarded by Ashlyn Sheridan. Gives off to Lexi Patty. She's going to shoot a long three. Good. Patty saw that one go through from the left wing, and now she backs up several feet beyond the line out top and buries another three. Here's Barnes into front court. Pass was deflected. Rogers tracks it down. Gives off inside to McCall Willis, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. Heritage played a role in her losing it out of bounds. A lot of hands reaching in, deflecting that pass away underneath the basket. Off of McCall, out of bounds. And so the Lady Admirals with 3 turnovers here in the opening quarter. 14-13, Farragut by 1. Heritage with the basketball. Berger right side, working against Willis, and they call McCall for a hand check. That'll be her first and the team third. 1 foul apiece on Sage Carbaugh, Avery Strickland, and now McCall Willis. Hallie Waters to inbound from the baseline for the Lady Mountaineers. Into rear court to Rebecca Gardner. Lady Admirals led 9-2 early. And the Lady Mountaineers have cut it to 1 as Lexi Patty's hit a couple of three-pointers. There's a knockaway by Strickland as they tried to get it to Berger. Loose ball's picked up by Carbaugh. Lady Admirals in front court with a takeaway. Sheridan spots up for a 3, left side, too strong. And Heritage tracks it down on the backside. Lady Mountaineers quickly in front court as Gardner gives off to Coker, just a freshman for the Lady Mountaineers. Bounce pass to French at the free throw line. 15-footer is good. Heritage with its first lead of the ball game, 15-14, as Farragut against the press into Sheridan. They trap. She spins to the sideline, gets up the rail all the way into front court. Sheridan feeds down low. McCall Willis steps through the lane with the left hand. Shot won't go, knocked out of bounds, and touched last by Heritage. 26.6 seconds remaining in our opening quarter. Rogers to inbound. Looks for Strickland in the paint. Nothing doing. And is going to lob it out near midcourt to Ashlyn Sheridan. Rebecca Gardner is there defensively. The top of that Heritage defense, which is man. Farragut holding for a final shot, trailing 15-14 as this first quarter winds down at Heritage High School. Carbaugh sets a high screen. Rogers into the lane, down the right side with the right hand, no good. Rebounded away by Heritage. Long shot from beyond midcourt is well short at the buzzer. And after 1, it's Heritage leading Farragut 15-14. So the Lady Admirals jump out to a 9-2 lead. But Heritage storms back and leads by 1 at the quarter break. As far as your first quarter scoring, Macy Barnes, couple of points, missed a free throw, chance at a three-point play, could not convert. Ace Strickland, 2 points. McCall Willis, 2 points. And Keely Rogers, one of one from the line, and 1 3-pointer as Keely leads Farragut with 8 points. So Farragut with just the 1 3 in the first quarter. Again, Rogers and 1 of 2 from the foul line. For the Lady Mountaineers in that opening 8 minutes, Hallie Waters, 2 points. Eliza Daniels, 1 of 2 from the line, 2 points. Molly French, 4 points. Caitlin Berger with 2. And Lexi Patty with a pair of 3s. And she had 6 first quarter points. So Heritage with 5 players in the scoring column and Farragut with 4. Lady Admirals had 3 first quarter turnovers, Heritage with 2. Lady Mountaineers with the basketball as we get the second quarter started. They go inside to Berger. Turnaround jumper, right side of the paint, so no good. Knocked out of bounds, and they say touch last by Farragut. The Lady Admirals have checked Gabby Duncan into the ball game here at the start of the second quarter. 5'9" senior, number 11, joins Sheridan, Strickland, Rogers, and Carbaugh. Patty hits a 3 right side, so 3 of 3 from long range is Patty. And Strickland sprinting into front court. It's going to be fouled. And that's big. It's on Patty. So Lexi Patty becomes the first to pick up 2 fouls on either team. And her hot hand goes with her to the bench. 7:37, I may note that. 7:37 to go when she picked up her second foul here in this second quarter. 18-14. Heritage leading at that point. Here's Rogers into the lane, finds Sheridan. Sheridan from right in front, short. Rebounded away by French. French into front court for Heritage. Picks up her dribble. Off to Waters, in turn to Gardner. Gardner looks inside for Berger. Could have gotten it to her. Instead to Waters out high, guarded by Duncan. Right side it goes to Coker. She'll drive baseline. And Coker fouled on that drive. She's going to have a couple of free throws upcoming. Sage Carball becomes the first Lady Admiral to pick up our second foul. Free throw short by Coker. Coker, the freshman, with one more free throw coming. Carball checks out of the game. Farragut, second toss is good. Farragut's got Sheridan, Strickland, Rogers, Willis, and Duncan on the floor. Lady Admirals trailing 19-14. 6:55 to play in the first half in this girls' consolation game of the District 4 AAA tournament. Rogers out top, starts left, gives to Strickland top of the key. Looking down low, Willis was open momentarily. Here's Rogers flashing through the lane. Tough shot, tough angle for Keeley. Kind of falling away from the basket on the right side, but she got it to go. Keeley's got 10 of Farragut's 16. 19-16, Farragut leading. Waters left side, guarded by Duncan. Where Rogers is there defensively. Left side, it's going to be Waters launching a three. No good, rebound tipped. And across the way, Heritage tracks it down with Berger. Berger into the paint, charges into Duncan. They call a block.
Foul number 11, Gabby Duncan, her first, team's fifth.
First on Duncan, fifth on the Lady Admirals, and Berger to shoot two. First toss is good. Second toss for Berger. No good, but she got her own rebound off a deflection, misses at the rim, and Strickland comes away with it. So Farragut in front court is Strickland. Weaves down the lane with the right arrows coming for Avery Strickland.
Foul number 23.
Molly French, her first foul. Team fourth. 4-point lead for Heritage is Strickland. With the free throw, no good. Ace is the best free throw shooter on this team, hitting at about an 80% clip. Leading scorer, averaging about 18.5 points per game. Strickland, second toss, good. So Strickland hits one of two. It's 20-17. Farragut jumps into the press. Waters double teamed in rear court, steps through, bounces it at the feet of Gardner, who saves it, sprints into front court, pulls up from 17, was hit from behind on the shot attempt. So two free throws as McCall Willis picks up her second foul. So Sage Carball with two fouls. Now McCall Willis has two fouls. And Rebecca Gardner shooting. Here's first toss is good. Willis out with those two fouls. Second one, good. Gardner hits them both, 22-17. So with Patty on the bench, Heritage has actually extended the lead. Here's Rogers into the lane, kicks it out left side to Hines for a three. No good. Farragut had their hands on the rebound but couldn't corral it. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Mountaineers ball. I mentioned Hines with that three. She checked into the ball game just a moment ago. So Farragut now has Sage Carball in the lineup, Allie Hines, along with Macy Barnes, Ace Strickland, and Keeley Rogers. Lady Admirals pressing, nobody back. The pass comes in front court to Daniels. Daniels pulls up on a dime, and good job not walking. All the way back out top, they go to Berger for a three that is good. Farragut was able to recover defensively and prevent the layup, but then Berger hits a three from the top of the circle, making it 25-17. Biggest lead the Lady Mountaineers have enjoyed. Here's Rogers through the lane, multiple defenders at the rim, and Keeley's shot will not go. Rebounded away by Coker of Heritage. Now it's Rogers with a steal in rear court, and she's fouled on a shot attempt. So Keeley hanging around in rear court. grabs the steal, as she so oftentimes does, and is fouled on a shot attempt. And the team 5th. So Farragut with 6 fouls and Heritage with 5, as Rogers will shoot a pair. Keeley 1 of 1 from the line in this first half, completing a 3-point play in the first quarter. Misses the first of 2 on this trip. She's got 10 of Farragut's 17 and now 11 of its 18 as she hits 1 of 2 on that trip. Berger doubled ahead, and Farragut again is not back defensively. Daniels all the way for a layup that's no good. The putback is no good, and Farragut again dodges a bullet as Coker couldn't follow up the miss. So Carball rebounds it away for Farragut, gives to Strickland. Into front court, she bounces it down low to Barnes, and it got knocked over to Carball, and Farragut's going to use a 30-second timeout. The Admirals with their press, nobody back, and Heritage has been throwing over the top of it the last couple of times. And fortunate the first time that Strickland has got such great closing speed, she was able to track down Daniels, who looked like she was going to have an uncontested layup. And Daniels able to stop and not drag her pivot foot on the left block when suddenly, unexpectedly, her shot was going to be contested. Heritage ended up getting a 3 from Berger from the top of the key. Then the next time Farragut again pressing, and they went over the top once more to layup, missed it. Coker had an uncontested follow, missed it as well. So Farragut catching a break to be down still 25 to 18 after Rogers hit 1 of 2 free throws. Lady Admirals with the ball now as Strickland bounces inside to Barnes. Quick turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Tipped out, controlled by the Lady Mountaineers' Coker. 4:20 to play, first half here at Heritage, as Waters drives baseline, draws the defense, gives it off to Daniels. Ball stripped away from her. Hines comes up with a loose basketball as Farragut pries it loose, and the Lady Admirals in front court. Rogers to Strickland. Strickland driving in off the left side is clubbed at the rim by Daniels, and a couple of free throws coming for Ace Strickland. So Daniels now with 2 fouls. Petty is on the bench with 2 fouls.
Her second, team's 6th.
So Strickland, who is 1 of 2 from the line. 3 points. First toss, good. Ace was lights out offensively the first meeting against Heritage. She scored 32 points in the rematch where Farragut was not nearly as good. Strickland both 5 first half points for Ace. Farragut trails by 5, 25-20. Lady Admirals pressing. They go over the top again as Patty is able to get it ahead to Berger. Patty back in on the right side, no good. Carball the rebound, gives to Sheridan. Ashlyn Sheridan in front court. Off to Keeley Rogers, who sets up the half-court offense. 3:48 to play first half here at Heritage High School as the Lady Admirals trail 25-20. Keeley guarded by Rebecca Gardner. Off to Sheridan, who's guarded by Berger between the circles. Carball, left side three-pointer, good. Lady Admirals needing a spark, and Sage Carball, the senior, drains a 3 from the left corner. Berger now will bring it in front court for Heritage. Lady Mountaineers leading 25-23, bounces it off to French, gives it right back to Berger right side. Penetrates again back to French, wide open. 2-man game between Berger and French with a good look right in front has 6 points now. 27-23, Heritage by 4, 3 minutes to play first half. Rogers guarded by Waters to Sheridan.